The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the services of others. Hi, my name is Raisa Namirullah. I'm 11th grade. Here I am as the representative of SMA Negeri 16 Surabaya in storytelling competition of SMA Award 2022. Now, I'm gonna tell a story about the urban legend that came from my city, Surabaya, the second largest city in Indonesia. Surabaya residents are certainly familiar with their Sutomo Hospital, which is located at Karangmenjangan area, Gubeng Subdistrict. Well, you know, this hospital has been built since October 29, 1938, and we know it as Rumah Sakit Simpang. Of course, this hospital is very old and holds various mysteries. But now, this hospital has become a shopping center called Delta Plaza. I'm sure you guys as Arek Surabaya have heard and ever visited Delta Plaza, like just for shopping or sightseeing with your friends, right? But do you know the horror story behind it? Do you ever meet Suster Gepeng in Delta Plaza? Who is Suster Gepeng? So, are you excited to hear more about the story? If you do, stick with me till the end. Pull up your blanket, turn off the lamp, and let's scream together. Maria was a little girl who dreamed to be a nurse since she was a child. She was inspired by her father, until one day, the dream came true. She worked at Karangmenjangan Hospital. It was her dream since she was at school. Maria was friendly and kind nurse. She always caring to her passion. Maria really loved her job. There's only one thing that really bothered her. She had to use an elevator, which often didn't work properly. She and her colleagues often complained about it. Since our work here, the elevator has been malfunctioning. Why won't they repair it? Asked Maria to herself. The maintenance worker must be very busy, she thought. Day by day, she and all the people in the hospitals, they used the elevator and their duty. Until one day, when Sister Maria would use the elevator to go up to the top floor. At that time, she was in a hurry, and the condition of the elevator door was jammed. Oh my gosh! Why does this always happen? The door can't close. I can't use the stair. I'm in a hurry. Maria tried to pull and kick the elevator door. Suddenly, the door closed quickly. Ah! Help! Please help me! I'm stuck! She screamed. But nobody heard. She was alone and stuck. Maria was unable to escape. Her body instantly hit against the elevator, and the elevator went up, hitting the other elevator. Her body was crushed instantly. What was even worse, her face was squeezed on the floor. Ah! Sister Maria died. Her blood was splattered everywhere. Since then, Sister Maria has been wandering around with a form of ghost called Suster Gepeng. The local resident called Suster Gepeng it because her face was flat and crushed. The whole body was covered with blood, and the horrible things about her face was that the figure eyes almost pop out. There's a story from one of the patients while being hospitalized. When the street in hallway at night, he heard the sound of the elevator going down. Even though it was clearly recorded that at that time, the elevator was under repair. He also immediately returned to his inpatient room when he heard the sound of the footsteps that didn't know where it comes from. Where does that from come from? So scary. I have to go back soon. No one here, said the man. In his fashion room, He covered her body with blanket out of fear. But apparently, it was a nurse who came to visit to check on him. Good evening, sir. I'm Maria. How do you feel? Do you have any complaint? Asked Maria. I feel cold and I don't know why I feel scared too, said the man. The nurse smiled, then said, Don't worry, sir. Everything gonna be okay. I will take care of you, so just rest up. Then the nurse went away. In the end, the man was able to relax and his fear a little less. The next morning, another nurse came to visit to check on him again. Good morning, sir. Let me check your condition, said the nurse. No need, madam. Last night, there was a nurse who came to visit to check on me. I'm okay, said the man. Pardon, but I'm the only nurse who on duty, asked the nurse confused. She said she was Maria, confirmed the man. At first, the nurse was surprised, but replied calmly. Oh, so Maria was here last night? After that, she realized that Sister Maria was actually an inquisitor spirit who died in the accident of the elevator just before the patient was started being hospitalized. The appearance of Suster Gepeng often occurred in a hospital in Surabaya area, namely Simpang Hospital, which is now known as Delta Plaza. According to Delta Plaza visitor, a mystical aura often surrounds the mall, especially in cinema elevator area. Several visitors testified when it is 23 p.m., a mysterious woman will appear in the cinema area with an empty stare. Also, people said that Delta Plaza get terror. Hand ghosts float in the air and scare the visitor of Delta Plaza. And even though Suster Gepeng rarely appear in its hallway at night, it become quite frequent to hear the scream of her who had been trapped in the old elevator. Ah! Well, after hearing this story, how do you feel? Do you still want to visit and hunt for discount on your shopping? Apart from the mystical stories that exist behind it, what is the moral value that we can learn? Well, I think the moral value that we can learn is, first, in life, we must be grateful and see everything from the positive side. Second, believe in God, be patient for all the blessing and gift. And the last one is, there is no need to look for life in another world, and do not try to communicate with those who have died. Thank you for watching and see you in another story.